We got it.
He really backed his ass off. Y'all really don't respect Uncle Murder. That's
Go ahead,
crazy.
start it off.
How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Brian back at it again with another episode of the High Notes Podcast. We got our co-host here, gentlemen. Introduce yourselves for the new timers from this year because everybody is new and fresh this year. I don't care if you listen to us from long ago or from today. You guys are all new.
Like they heard us a year ago. Like that's crazy.
Type shit.
That's episode drop. All right, it's me, AP McNasty, and I'm also here with
Melly, what's good, everybody?
Happy 2025. Happy New Year. New Year, new beginnings. We do this every year, but I want to hear you guys' New Year's resolutions and why. Let's start off with Melly.
Yeah, start with Melly.
New Year resolution, new investments. I want to find out new investments and just worry about my future, you know?
If y'all want a great book recommendation and 100%, I tried it. That's the only reason why I recommend it. Is the book, The Intelligent Investor. I forgot what the author is, but it was recommended by Warren Buffett. No, I only make money off of that shit. Nah. Buy the audiobook, put it on you, instead of listening to music, put that shit on your car drive, and just let this nigga spit. He gonna be like,
what's it called again?
The Intelligent Investor. It's like a do this, don't do that of investing. I was like, oh, this nigga is spitting, bro. Nah. He goes crazy in that book. Crazy.
I saw your investment portfolio. That shit was busting.
Bro, in line only go up. I said shit. I was like, say less.
So, with my New Year's resolution, I kind of took 2024 off. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
2023, I was just locked in. I was just trying to get a crib, right? Boom, made it happen. I guess that was like my year prior resolution. So 2022, I was like, I gotta get a crib. I'm gonna lock in. Did that. Boom. 2023 comes. You know, after you get the crib, you're just trying to fix everything up, make sure it looks nice, all the repairs that it needs done.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was like, all right, that's what my goal for this year is, make sure the house is good. So after that, 2024, I was just chilling. After everything, after all the money spent, all the fuck ups.
Oh yeah.
It's like, all right, you just chill. So I was like, this year's goal, I'm gonna just chill. Went on a couple vacations and shit. Then we started doing the podcast. Mm-hmm. We were like, fuck it. Time to come back out of hiatus type shit.
That's fact.
And yo, we were I was looking at the old videos and we were dead ass gone for we started in the pandemic.
Yeah.
We did it for a year until everything opened up. And we're like, all right, now we're taking a break. Everything, we outside.
See,
now.
But I remember what happened though, because I'm going to take the blame on that. Because I started a job, and then the problem was that my job switched me to overnights. So during that time, I was doing all overnight. So I literally had no time during the day at pretty much any given day of the week.
Right.
So it made it a lot harder to record.
Yeah. And then we were like, fuck it, we're just going to take a break. Because we dropped 15 episodes. We went into season 2 off of that. Dropped season 2, episode 1. And we called it, ironically, we get canceled, and then we disappeared for 2 years.
Nah, that show is crazy.
That is a crazy thing, too.
To be honest, we never got canceled. That's not what happened.
We never got canceled. We were, trying to really build it up, hype it up, because we knew we were, going on a break. So that's let's say we got canceled, and then we come back when everything gets settled. Then weeks turn into months, and then months turn into years, and then... But now we back.
That's true.
We back more consistent.
Yes, sir, baby.
So
yes, sir.
For this year, my goal is to be debt free by the end of 2025.
Okay. Debt free?
Debt free.
In what sense of debt? There's 2 types of debt. There's good debt and the bad debt. What debt?
So my mortgage and shit, obviously I'm not gonna get that paid.
No, you want to keep that. That's good.
Unless I hit a parlay, that's busting.
No, don't
plus
do that.
100,000.
That's again, read the book, bro. Read the book. That's a terrible investment. Don't
credit cards.
Yes, that pay off.
Get rid of that.
Absolutely.
Shit. And then I want to pay off the car. I only got a couple bands on that. I want to get that done as soon as possible, right? And then
it depends. Is the car running?
Yeah.
Nah, I keep that low.
Bro, I'm gonna just pay it off, bro. It's just a couple bands. It's nothing crazy. I'm gonna just get that done.
There's a couple, 3,
4 around there.
You can invest that in something else.
Get that done, right? Boom. But the money I'll be saving, paying monthly, I just throw that into like a stock or something.
No.
I throw that into like I got spending money. I just throw it in the stock, throw it some savings.
All right.
Y'all listen to him, bro. You don't want to read the book.
So I'm gonna drop some knowledge. Let me finish. All right, go ahead.
So instead of investing in a single stock, that's what most people would do, right?
Right.
Look for ETFs. That's literally what it's called.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
It's like investing in the entire market instead of investing in one single company. That gives you a bigger exposure, so you're not putting all your eggs in one basket.
If it's gonna be like long-term money too, didn't you say like every year some stocks would give you like a refund or something?
All stocks, no. Stocks that pay dividends will pay you every month that you hold it. So just for holding the stock, they'll give you a certain payout every single month repeatedly. Even if that stock is losing money, you'll get paid out those dividends regardless. That's just guaranteed cash.
So
that's the thing.
I thought into that shit. Yeah. But like, yeah, being debt free is definitely my goal.
There are certain ETFs that also pay out dividends. Just look for those too. Just saying. But for me personally, so I always give myself, because after I read a book, I forgot which book it was, it explained, don't give yourself a target to miss when you're setting your, your plans for the year. You give yourself a theme. So that's what I personally do every year since like I heard that. Is like, give yourself a theme. So last year, my theme was specifically finance. Within 1 year, I just put all the focus whenever I could, like just randomly started learning about finance, how to manage and shit like that, and made little changes here and there. By the end of the year, I was like, damn, I figured this shit out. What's my next year theme? Type shit. So this year, my entire goal is is health. Anything health focused is my goal. So at the top of the year, I decided to sign up and take like taekwondo, judo classes and shit like that. So low key, I'm already on path. I'm on track.
You started? You started?
Yeah, I started. I did my first class on Thursday.
How was it?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit is way harder than it looks.
You're gonna be like Jay-Z taking karate classes at 36.
Nah, that shit's tough though. No, but it's like a mixed class. So it's like you have the adults and then you have like the kids and shit. There are people older than me. I'm like, shit.
What they had you doing on your first day?
So like on the first, they had you train with like the more advanced like people that have been there longer. So I actually worked with one of the guys that were down there. He's actually a supervisor where I work at. And like they had us like, all right. So you have to first, it's almost like, it's a type of wrestling almost. You got to go in with that concept. If you're not comfortable like maneuvering on the ground, it's not a sport for you. So like you see how MMA fighters, like some of them will legitimately go on their back and wait for you to come onto them.
Yeah.
It's like that martial arts. So they taught you like how to grip the person's clothing, how to hold them if they don't have clothing and shit like that. Or if like they're wearing like the gi, the fucking robes that they wear. Like, you're supposed to hold it a certain way so it doesn't hurt you. You're not worried about hurting them. You're worried about hurting yourself more than anything. Right. The goal is to keep control of the other person, pretty much.
Right.
So they taught like little things like that. And then that was the first hour. And then whoever wants to stick around for the next hour, that's striking classes, where they just do classes where it's like actually like throwing punches, your stance and shit like that. And they teach you how to do like that shit.
That's fire.
Yeah, nah, it's fire.
Well, when did you start?
I started on Monday technically, but I did my first class on Thursday.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh yeah. Well, where do you do that?
It's a gym that's near. Do you know where the Price Chopper is down there?
Yeah.
Directly across from it. That's apparently their second location that they opened up like a year or two ago. So that's down there, and then
wait, what Price Chopper?
The one that's in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But then what's it called? Directly across from that. Down over in Dunmore, or not directly across from it, over in the Dunmore up by Scranton, that's their original location. So that's also close to my job. I was like, fuck it. I was like,
you can go to either one?
I could go to either one with one membership. I was like, low key, I leave work late one day, I just show up there, boom.
Yeah,
I was like, that shit.
So you do it like a membership. So what, like you go every week?
It took me a second to like do the math. But especially because the guy that was like trying to get me to like sign up, he almost felt like a car salesman. But it was like one of those good car salesmen where everything he says, you're like, damn, I might really have to do this shit. Like,
you feel good.
No, deadass. Like, he's one of those car salesmen. But I was like, damn. Let me think about it. Let me think about it until the morning. So the one thing that I was concerned about is because they only sell the program as what's it called? As a 6 month or 7 month or a 13-month package where you have to pay for that certain amount of time. You don't pay it all at once, but you pay it monthly for that certain amount of time. Now, the one thing I was concerned about was, one, is there any fee for like canceling? That was the first thing I was like, what if I like a month in, I don't like the instructors and I want to go somewhere else?
So
Can I
cancel? Quit? You were gonna quit?
No. But I thought about it, like what would happen? Like, it's a big investment. Like at the end of it, you'll be paying like $1,900 after the 13-month one.
Yeah,
that's a lot of cash. That's a lot of cash. But then I did the math, right? So breaking it down, it costs $149 monthly, and then they give you the uniform and shit like that, like the uniform and the belt.
Nigga, get to the point. Get to the fucking point.
Oh shit! All right, but what's it called? Every class, if I break it down to taking 2 classes daily, for 6 or 5 days plus 1 on the weekend, it only comes out to like $3 a class. So I was like,
you'd be there every day type shit.
I just gotta be there 6 days a week, and
to get your money's worth.
To get my money's worth. So I was like, damn, that's pretty fucking affordable. Even if I don't go on the weekends, it still comes out to like $4 or $5 per class. For 2 hours of training daily. Like, shit.
And it's probably a good workout.
It's a fucking workout, bro. And when I tell you that holding the mitt so somebody can punch it, you would think that shit's easier. Nigga, after 5 minutes of you standing like this while somebody's... Bro, that shit hurts your shoulders. Low key. That shit's different. Nah, I fuck with it. But what's it called? But yeah, that's my theme. Now, the book that I read leading up into this year that pushed me into that was called The Compounding Effect. So if you guys want to read that one, I definitely recommend that book.
So what's that about?
So it teaches you like what happens if you change a certain habit for, I think the rule is either, depending on what it is, it can be up to 3 weeks. You just have to change your habit for 3 weeks. And then after the 3 weeks, it actually just becomes like natural. You don't think about making a change.
Yo, so you always saying like oh, read this book, read that. Like, how do you read so many books like so fast? So you audiobooks. Instead of listening, like don't you ever get to points where you get tired of listening to the same music over and over again, or listening to the same radio station or shit like that? What I do is that I give myself like times of the years where if I feel like that, I just switch it to something completely different, and I change for that certain amount of time, and then I'll switch back to something else once I'm bored of that. I just do that. I'm probably like the same right now because I'm like say at work, I'm just listening to a whole bunch of podcasts.
Yeah.
So
now you do get to a point where everything's just like monotonous.
See, but now the thing with podcasts is that they're great, but 9 times out of 10, they're not the best thought out thoughts. Like once you actually like think about what they're saying, like it's only good for in the time conversation. It's not somebody actually put all of their fucking focus and brain power to get that shit figured out. And that's why I got into like audiobooks. Because that's actually somebody sitting down like, do this, do that. Same shit.
Because a podcast, un loco te puede decir cualquiera.
¿Verdad?
Right, it's a fact.
That's my theme, gentlemen.
That's great, man.
No, but like speaking about all of that, mumbo jumbo. Yo, y'all seen Drake going against LeBron?
You can't start 2025 like this, Drake.
Bro.
Like, that's crazy.
Bro, this is looking bad.
He walked on that shit.
Yeah, that shit was hard. Yeah, well, I want to know what you think about that. Because, like, hold on. Like someone who's always talking about Drake's not really rapping, not, like, he's rapping more for, like, the young people. And now that Drake dropped this freestyle on a conductor beat, right?
Right.
And it was, people would say like it's more of a boom bap type of beat. So I wanted to know, like, what would you think?
What do you think? And I know you heard it. You repeated it.
Right.
You had that shit on repeat.
Yeah, you said like 2 memes.
I'm going to be time out.
Uh-oh.
I've seen the memes. but I've only heard bits and pieces of the song. I haven't even heard the. I've had zero. I'm being dead serious. I have zero interest in hearing from Drake right now, bro. I have zero interest.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm just being serious, bro. Zero. He doesn't. All right. So one of the laws of the 48 laws of power is that you have to learn when to control your presence. He is not controlling his. He's looking crazy right now.
How is he? How is he not?
He dropped a banger.
What?
But that's not controlling your presence.
When was the last time you seen Drake?
What do you mean? When's the last time you seen Drake? He's been doing streams and shit with streamers.
The first.
Nigga, you have to be able to. You have to be able to know when you are not wanted in a space to leave and make them miss you, and then you come back. He doesn't know how to control that.
I agree with that.
He doesn't know how to control that.
I agree with that.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to control that.
I agree. Yeah, I think if I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say like if I were to say to Drake, because I'm, you know what I'm saying, why the fuck would I say that? But if I were Drake, man, yeah, I'd just go away. Hell yeah.
You just go away for a little bit, bro.
I'd go away for the springtime, for the summer.
Oh no, come back with a December album. 2025 December album will go crazy.
Nah, I'd rather him come with a summer album. Cause you know the girl.
I don't want to.
No, you know the girls gonna want.
They're expecting it.
Why exactly?
You don't want to do what they expect. They're not missing you.
You tweaking, bro. I think he should.
Did Cardi drop? Did Cardi drop?
Nigga, what?
What happened, Melly? We remember.
2025 music. Music.
So we talking about Cardi.
So what happened to that? So what happened? But this is the thing. Do you miss Cardi or do you miss Drake right now? You miss Cardi more than you miss Drake. I promise you that.
I've seen Cardi though, like a whole bunch though.
But not
like
dropping.
He's dropped
music,
but
not
not a whole bunch of songs this whole year.
But he hasn't dropped the album that you've been waiting for forever.
All right.
What does that tell you? What does that tell you?
Like, okay, like Cardi's my favorite artist, bro. Mm-hmm. But like Drake is Drake. Like Drake, I think Drake is like, well, not. I don't think like Drake is goated. Like Drake is one of them. So we're not gonna compare Drake to Cardi. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I want Cardi.
Drake is a great.
Yeah, I want Cardi's album, bro. But like Drake is Drake. That's like me. Like
I understand that.
That's like me liking Harden, but like LeBron is LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like
I got that.
So I don't know. Like, what are you trying to say?
He didn't even listen to the song.
So I'm saying, like, you trying to switch you talking about something Cardi dropped.
Right.
My fault.
Brian, you gotta hop on that. You gotta stop just looking at memes. Look at the whole song.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll listen to the whole song.
Look at with the lyrics too. I want you to read those fucking lyrics so you can get it through your fucking thing.
Look. Okay.
Allegedly, based off what the meme pages are saying, this is a diss to LeBron James.
Okay. LeBron James? Yeah. He addressing shit. Switched up.
That nigga's how old? 40 years old or some shit?
Nigga, how old?
Why is this nigga rapping us about some 40-year-old man?
And how old is Drake? Drake is 36.
Who the fuck cares?
If you listen to a song, you'll see the premise. He was like, bro, you were my brother and you switched up on me. But let's talk about somebody.
Look. Let's talk about. Let's talk. Look, you and me talk about it because you actually listen to the song. Yeah. Okay. All right. Like, what do you? So what do you think about it?
I like it.
Do you think? Okay, yeah.
I like what he like.
I like it as well.
That's his flow. Like when he just talking, like he just spitting. He picks a beat like that, and then he just talks on it.
Exactly.
And, like, I think you see, like he was like, I don't want to tarnish your public image or something like that. Like you could hear all the shots he's throwing.
Yeah, like that's a little crazy. Like I want to talk about like a little.
I've heard of a lot of rappers on the Conductor beat, and you could say some crazy shit. Do you think Drake is gonna really top some lyricists like fucking Conway? Bro, on the Conductor beat?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
On the Conductor beat?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Like that. You like Drake. I don't know why you talking.
I can promise you, Conway gonna say some crazier shit than what Drake will
lie to you, bro. Like, okay,
Drake make it sound better,
bro. But no one cares. Like, what is Conductor gonna say? Like, you saying Conductor? Like, no one cares about Conductor, right? Like, you comparing Drake to Conductor, bro.
No,
you think the main audience?
Two different artists on the same type of beat.
Conway. My bad. Yeah. Like you think? So you think Drake? Like the main audience cares about Conway that they care about fucking Drake.
No. If they heard Conway, yeah.
No, they wouldn't.
Conway talking about
shit, bro. Drake is some shit. And plus, Drake is actually talking about something. Drake is talking about his relationship with LeBron. I don't think
Conway talk about a lot of relationships.
No one cares about Conway.
I learned how to sell crack, whatever I need to do, scam, deal, rob. I can learn about all of it. Look, we be having some conversations on the beats.
We'll just ignore him.
What are you talking about? Like,
all right. So what do you think of it?
I mean, yeah, I like it, and I think it's a little crazy that he's like throwing those shots. Like, oh, like I could leak these little files, I guess, that I got of you. Like, that's a little crazy, I think.
That he was messing around with the snow bunnies up in Canada.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
LeBron, my glorious king. Don't let it be true.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't think but look, like people like him, right? He's talking about like why don't people care about what Drake has to say about LeBron? But that's that's like a friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake thought they was cool. Yeah. Just like Kendrick had something to say about Snoop Dogg. He didn't have something to say about Snoop Dogg?
Right.
About Snoop Dogg and Snoop Dogg reposted a song while Drake LeBron is over here dancing to Kendrick and going to Kendrick's concert.
Right.
But now Drake is the crazy one. But no one has shit to say about Kendrick though.
Right. But Snoop like backtracked on it because originally Snoop was on Drake's side.
Yeah.
And then he backtracked on it, and then he was like, "Nah, Kendrick." But let's talk about somebody who actually dropped an album this year, Lil Baby.
You can keep that piece of shit. Whatever the fuck that album was. Bro, I turned on that album, and at first I was like, oh no, this might go in a certain direction. He had Future, Young Thug. I was like, oh no, this album might be
I'm not gonna lie, that Young Thug and Future, that shit was hard.
That shit hit. I was like, yo, there's potential. This album has potential. And then I got to the song Stuff with Travis Scott. Did you gentlemen ever even get that far into the album?
Nigga, that shit was mad deep in that album.
It was deep in the album, but did you make it to that far?
I heard it, yeah.
Bro, it is just a slowed down track for 3 minutes straight. There's that's all you hear for 3 fucking minutes. I was like, is this nigga high? Bro, just to see if he wasn't like trolling, I went onto like YouTube and I went like 2 times more. And I was like, maybe it's just like you have to speed it up. Like it's just for the fans that really gonna listen to the album. Speed it up. Just a little bit fucking louder. I was like, no, this nigga. Bro, that shit had me tight.
I think but like, I don't know, man. Like I probably like 3 songs of the album. I like the first song, like the intro. I like the song with Young Thug. I like the song with Rilo and Rod Wave. The song with 21 wasn't bad.
But I told on that. That's when the album started to take a turn for me.
That's like the last. That's like almost the last.
Song. No, that's the last song.
That's almost the last. That's close to the song, last song. But I Promise. I like the song I Promise. Like I like when Lil Baby's in his bag talking about girls. I like when he's in his bag talking about girls. Cause I'm tired of him just rapping about buying this car, buying this this bag. You know what I'm saying? Like splurging money. Like I don't know, man. And then his cadence too, like his flow. Like I don't know, bro. Like. And like the songs he picked for this album. So I look at this album and this album has like 15 tracks, right? So I'm like, all right, 15 tracks.
That felt like 30.
So I'm saying
painful to listen
usually say last year, like a lot of albums would be like 20, 25 songs. So 15 songs, I'm like, all right, bet. He probably picked like the right songs. And I just felt like there was just a whole bunch of filler songs. Like he just didn't pick a whole bunch of songs.
That
like
shouldn't have been there. That was all.
You feel like he should have had less tracks on the album?
No. I think 15 tracks is good, bro.
Yeah.
But like
it was just bullshit songs.
It was just bullshit. Like this was just like, what are you doing? Like
this was worse than one of Kodak's worst albums. Like if you compare Kodak's worst. Somehow Lil Baby made it even worse than that.
And like his sound is just so boring too. Like we've heard that shit before.
Yeah, it's the same flow type shit.
Like I don't know what he should do, bro. Like, but like
he just needs to quit music. I'm gonna be honest.
I think
it's time for him to hang it up.
I think I don't know, man. Like I think maybe like
just do features. That's what he should be doing. Just no more actual albums. I don't want no Lil Baby albums ever.
Man, and like the like the features too, bro. Like always the same damn features. Like always Young Thug, Future, Travis, and 21 Savage. Tell me not. Yeah. Always, bro. Like
yeah,
damn,
like, it felt like this was super mainstream.
Yeah, super mainstream and just boring. Like no like that's one thing I think about.
Wait,
like
why did he have
Baby.
40? Why did he have 42 Doug? They not cool no more.
Night, they definitely cool. I mean, he had Rilo.
Rilo's more popping.
Is a part of his album. I mean, his
I feel like he should have his like show up in like random features here and there.
I haven't heard a 42 Doug song.
I don't know.
Nah, if you search up his like features that he can do it, he does like random like features here and there.
Follow up my job. Follow by that's it.
That's like 20. What is that? Like 2020.
That shit was hard. That's when Lil Baby's at its peak.
That's like My Turn. Yeah, that album is hard.
Yeah, that was like its peak.
Facts.
Crazy.
That's facts. But
so since it's all together, what's your rating? 1 to 10 now?
I say, I don't know, man. 5. I say like 5 to 6.
5 to 6. I'll give it a 6.5. I feel like
it's just
if
boring.
you got 3, I feel like
I'm not gonna go,
if you have 3 hit songs on your album, it's an automatic 5.
Right, and there's like
but then the features.
I don't think there's gonna be like no Billboard
6.5
charting song, you know, like that. And
you guys,
and
are giving a pretty high score here, don't you think?
Hey, I'm saying like
you guys are really. You know what I'm gonna give it?
What do you think?
I'm gonna give this album a 3 out of 10 because only 3 of those songs made it onto my life playlist. Only 3.
I only had 3 songs too. But
that's it.
I'm not bad. I'm not mad at that rating, bro.
3 out of 10. That's all I can give it, bro.
Like this album, like I'm just not gonna but I'm giving it a 5, 6 because I don't even listen to Baby no more. Like say you y'all ask one of y'all brothers like, oh, what y'all think about this?
Lil Baby.
Where they listen to Baby, like they probably gonna have a whole different rating. But I don't know, bro. I don't like this out.
Everybody needs to apologize to Gunna. Gunna needs to reunite with them. Because when him and Gunna was together, they was dropping heat.
I'm saying, like, I feel like
they was dropping crazy heat.
I feel like Gunna like had him.
He was giving him like input, like,
exactly.
This is what you should do. Oh, he'd be like, yo, let me hop on this, and then the shit go crazy.
Or like, oh no, I mean they always said like back then they said that Gunna used to write for Baby.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's true though. Well, now that's not true. Obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know. But speaking about like 2025, like what do y'all think? Like who do you think is gonna like carry as an artist?
Whose years are gonna be?
Yeah. We had Drake drop a freestyle. We had Baby dropping the album.
You know what I'm gonna say? Right? I don't think the heavyweights from last year are gonna carry this. This is what I'm saying. Well, I mean, Future dropped 3 times. He's not dropping again.
I believe you. Kendrick's gonna. We still gotta wait for Kendrick for the Super Bowl.
But the thing is,
February, right? When is that?
I feel like if he drops it in February.
When is that?
Somewhere around February.
Yeah, it's February. I feel like if he drops it in February, he's not gonna get album of the year unless everybody else drops ass.
Who?
Kendrick.
Huh?
I don't think so, bro.
Bro,
I think everything pops off in the summertime.
Bro, if Kendrick Lamar, like, it could be some straight buns, bro, and people still gonna dick ride it. Be like, oh, it's gonna be, this gonna get a Grammy, this gonna, oh my God, did you hear this? This guy said this word, but it actually means 17 other things. Yeah. Oh my God.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Like Kendrick, bro, like, it doesn't matter if Michael Jackson comes from the grave and drops that album, bro, Kendrick's still gonna be up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just love to.
I feel like
love to be a
actually, I really don't know who's gonna care.
Like, he's just a fan. Like, he's just not a fan. He's
not a fan. He's
people
over exaggerate.
He's an industry favorite.
I'll give you that.
I'm giving you that.
Industry favorite.
But I'll definitely give you that. Because he's the only. Did you guys know that Kendrick Lamar is the only artist outside of jazz to have won. I think it's either a Pulitzer Prize or what's the fucking prize that only jazz musicians fucking win. He's the only artist inside of like that genre, outside of any other genre. So country music, fucking pop music, to win like that type of prize outside of jazz music. Like he's definitely an industry favorite. We gotta be really put together and think about what he really put out.
Oh yeah.
Any artists you think gonna pop off this year?
Me personally, from my point of view right now, all the mainstream artists, they're not putting out the highest quality shit. Most of the artists that I'm listening to a lot of like 38 Special, Benny the Butcher, fucking Shay Noir, the chick, she could rap her ass off.
But you think any of those artists are going to be
so a whole bunch of nobodies?
All of the Black Sopranos, anybody on that
keeps going.
No.
Who do you think is going to be the top artist of 2020?
Bro, he's not talking about underground artists.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm talking about
he's talking about people who's actually going to be like
you think they're going to drop some heat that they're going to just take over?
That they're gonna take over, that I can't tell yet. It's too early to tell.
Look, man, it's too early for me to tell. Ask me, bro. Look, right now, I think this girl named Doichi.
Okay.
I think she's bubbling. I don't think she's gonna be like the hottest, but I think she's gonna be like a really good like female artist. She's gonna be up there if she drops.
What she rap?
She raps.
No, but what does she rap? What songs?
I don't know any specific songs, but I know she was on Tyler the Creator's recent album.
Okay.
And like I just seen her like a lot of people are like promoting her, like SZA, Billie Eilish, people like that. So I just think like she's gonna be up there.
Right.
But I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna say Uzi.
You think Uzi?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. After that last album,
I'm gonna say Uzi.
He would have to literally Hail Mary from fucking end zone to end zone. That's the only way I would even think about that.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Only way. That's an end zone to end zone.
Look, bro. I'm gonna tell you straight like this. Why? So his last album was just a throwaway album so he could get off his label.
Eternal to Take Two was just a throwaway?
Yes.
That was a throwaway?
Yes.
Said who?
Said Uzi himself.
Why he say that? When we got confirmation, we need sources on this.
When he said that?
Yeah, I need confirmation.
He said that.
I'm not search this up.
Yes. All right, you can search it up.
If this was, why would he ruin the name of Eternal Take then?
I don't know why he did that.
Nigga was on Galaxy Gas.
But what do you call it? But yeah. So he did that to get off his label, and I'm just saying, I don't know if this is certain, but I'm pretty sure he gets off of it's gonna sound pretty funny, but I think he gets off of what's that shit? He gets off of rehab. He gets off of rehab this, I think, January, I think. So I think
Galaxy Gas, that's what he wanted that.
I think it's a Galaxy Gas. Nah, you wanna know why he went there?
Before.
So I don't remember when, but like years ago he like got into like an altercation with his ex. Y'all know like Brittany.
Oh
Brittany
yeah,
Bird.
and
St. John. So like at a restaurant. So he like pulled up on him and he was like trying to fight.
The gun fell.
And he had a gun and it fell. And so like and he went to rehab because of that.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously he hasn't been like, that's why he's like doing Galaxy Gas and shit, because the nigga can't get high.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he doing shit like that. That's why he's smoking vapes and shit.
Shit.
Like I don't know, like one thing that like people don't like really like pay attention to, like really about Uzi is like he be saying shit in his music. Like he's not.
No, I agree with
like,
that. I listen to his music.
Like in Pink Tape, like he talks all about that in Pink Tape. Like he has a song named Rehab on Pink Tape. You know what I'm saying?
Now, my thing is that with Lil Uzi, he is a symptom of a bigger problem. Because in other countries, when you have, depending on where you are, like in some progressive countries in Europe and shit like that, if you have a certain addiction, what the government will do, they don't penalize you like they do here. They don't send you to jail or some shit like that to put you in rehab. What they'll do is that they have facilities where you can actually go and get high. But then they'll have like actual like medical staff that'll provide the correct dosage to make sure that you're getting a clean needle and all of that. But they'll also counsel you on top of that. And then on top of that, they'll also start reducing the amount that they give you. So they eventually wean you off of drugs. They have a way more like advanced system. The U.S. has tried to decriminalize it, but they haven't given like any type of resources to actually fix the problem. So in like places where they have decriminalized it, it's just a shit show. Like if you go and search up on YouTube videos of like Portland, Oregon, like where they did criminalized everything, bro, it went to shit. It went to everybody's just high all the time, bro. A lot of cities are doing that, and they're not really putting a plan to fix the problem. Yeah. So again, Uzi is just a symptom of a bigger problem of society right now.
Yo, imagine Uzi running up to you like this, give you fucking money.
That little midget, yo, I'll kick him.
He gonna blast your fucking head off.
Yo, but so like what you were saying is like say like Uzi, he went to rehab. Obviously he has like a good judge, so like. If he didn't go into rehab, your lawyer. He wouldn't have went to jail.
Probably.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably he would have gone to jail.
So what you're saying, like he could have done that process as well?
You know
instead of the rehab?
He had a gun on him.
They probably
while intoxicated, you're not supposed to have any type of weapon on you.
Right.
That is highly illegal.
Right.
Super regulated.
Wait, was he intoxicated though?
Well, yeah, I don't know if he, but he was.
Yeah, he has to go to rehab.
He was most likely.
Yeah, if you had to go to rehab, it's because he wasn't in the right mental state.
I would have gave that nigga mad anger management, mad counseling, rehab.
Right.
That's why. But that's a little foreshadow, if I was a judge, a little foreshadow hit in there.
Okay.
All right, guys.
But yeah, I think Uzi is gonna come back. I think he has a lot on. I think he has a lot on his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Uzi, regarding.
That's me.
Nah.
Yo.
But it's time for a quick ad break, gentlemen. McNasty, Melly, do you guys know where you can tell the audience where they can find the latest episodes?
Yeah, just click on our link tree and they take you to all the platforms where we release weekly episodes. Platforms like YouTube Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Castbox, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and Breaker.
And if you're enjoying this episode, like, comment with your thoughts, follow with post notifications, and if you're listening on Spotify, vote on the weekly polls below.
And don't forget, we also have the Discord inside of the link tree. So if you guys want to join the conversation a little bit deeper, we got the Discord in there as well. But let's get back to the episode.
All right, Melly.
Yup.
Let's put your thinking caps on. This week's conspiracy theory entails the dead internet theory.
Okay.
Now, this officially started back in 2021. That's when the reports came out. More people became aware of this and started looking for some tall tale signs.
That's when it started circulating on social media.
That's when it started booming.
Mm-hmm. What was it?
2021, this is when this started. So the conspiracy is that the internet mostly consists of bot activities. Now, we have our own bot here, our own NPC. And I know you got something to say about it. So, yeah, it's mostly bot activity and automated content used to, not officially manipulate the population, but it's getting there.
So, I've looked into this because I was actually really curious when I heard about this. This was a really interesting, a little conspiracy. Now, with the rise of AI, it is possible that a lot of the people that we're currently talking to on the internet are bots. Complete possibility. Because at this point, it's gotten to the point where you can have a natural conversation with an AI, especially through text. You're not going to be able to tell that it's a bot that's talking to you, right? The theory itself states that 99% of all of the activity that most of us are interacting with online is bot activity. I actually looked into this because I was like, that's terrifying. I'm never using the internet again if that's the real case. You can't trust any reviews online. You can't trust fucking Google Maps. You can't trust any of it. If it's all AI, you can't trust any of it. So I looked into this, right? Here's my only pushback. There are companies like securities firms and shit like that. Security firms. Okay. So they.
I thought you said sperms.
No, firms.
I know I'm not tripping. If we play that back.
Replay it back. If I did, that's pause. No. But there's security firms who actually do analysis of if you're actually interacting like with how many bots online and shit like that. I forgot the name of the specific firm that did a study. They actually found that the peak of this did actually occur at a point. The peak of this was actually all the way back in about like 2012, 2013, somewhere around there.
Yeah, 2013, 2014, around there. Yeah.
That's when it peaked.
So it was like bots?
Mostly, at least 50% of everything that you were interacting with was a bot.
49.6.
So they had bots even in 2012?
Yeah, bots have been around forever.
Like, oh shit.
So wait, would that mean like, let's say you on Facebook and you get a random like message? Aside from it being a scammer, it could also be like a bot, like not a message,
possibility,
but like a request.
Yeah. There's 120% possibility that it could just be a random bot trying to become friends with you, trying to build out their profile to look more legitimate to other people.
Nah, because like you could deadass look at a profile and be like, who the fuck? Like, what the fuck is this?
Now, I'm saying, yeah, it was like that.
Yeah.
Like that's like a bot.
That could be a bot, yeah.
Like,
so,
shit.
Now the researchers found that over time, this actually has gone back to normal. So only about like 25 to 30% of the accounts and people that you interact with online is actually bot activity.
Oh, you know what also makes
sense? So it's actually gone down. It hasn't gone up. So that's the only reason why I say that it probably isn't true for now. It could happen again in the future, but at least right now it's probably not true.
But now, remember back in that era, like the 2013, 2014s, you could just pay somebody and they'll give you mad followers.
That's facts.
Right. That's
bot activity. That's the same type of activity. Yeah.
That shit was going crazy. Like you could just literally you'd be chilling, you'd be like, you just see like a little thing. I could get you 500 followers. Just follow these steps. Oh shit!
So that's like a bot.
That's a bot, yes.
So say like I could basically like manipulate shit using bot. Well, yeah,
you could, but the thing is that the reason why it's gone down is because most of these internet companies and big tech companies have figured out that people are using bots. So they pretty much have like hunting teams that are dedicated specifically to finding that kind of activity that's not natural, and they weed it out. That's why like back in like 2016 and earlier on YouTube, if you went on there, like if you notice, a lot of the content was pretty much the same for most people. Like most people were getting the same like recommended content. And if you looked at YouTube back then, YouTube was the wild fucking west. Yeah. That content was like, bro, how did Filthy Frank exist on YouTube? Think about that,
That was like peak.
That was peak like crazy YouTube era.
What was that, Filthy Frank?
You never seen Filthy Frank? Oh, his videos are now they're pretty much like archived at this point, but you can still find like channels that re-upload a lot of it. So if you know the artist, I forgot what he changed his name to. His name is JoJo. What's his name now? I forgot what the dude's name is, but he became a actual like musical artist like after his YouTube career. But he had a YouTube channel, and it was just like
DDG.
Huh? No, not DDG, not DDG. It's a white kid. It's our Asian kid, or I don't know what the fuck he was. But
he
used to upload
about Joji, something like that.
That's the nigga. That's the nigga. That nigga that used to be in the pink suit.
I don't know, but I know.
I
don't know. Yeah.
So there's lore before he became the artist that he is. So you got to go back.
He was a YouTuber. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nah, his content, bro. It was the most wicked shit you would ever think. Like I remember, I forgot, was it him or was it the Australian motherfucker that they made a cake made out of puke? That was a fucking video on YouTube. Wait, they made a cake out of puke. I was like, what am I watching?
Wait, so
they ate it?
Yes, bro. I was like,
who the fuck ate it?
Bro, they baked it. Hair and everything inside of this shit.
The Joji dude ate it?
I don't know. I forgot if Frank was in it, but it's like the same universe type shit.
Hey, that's fucking crazy. Bro.
Like you have to watch other channels too.
That's like you. It's like a while ago. You remember like Carlo Montecchio? You ever see that one video where he like grabbed mad just random shit? He even grabbed like a dog poop and he put it in like a blender and he made.
Bro, I remember one time I was watching one of his videos, bro. He had porn playing in the background. That's how wild YouTube was at one point, bro. I was like, bro, what the fuck? I had to double check, like, is that nigga tripping?
Nah,
that's mad funny, bro.
And he was locked in. Niggas was watching fucking Naruto. This nigga was watching Filthy Frank. So back to the theory. So everything they saying, all the correlations and everything going on, it just everybody knows it's there, but it just hasn't fully been confirmed, which is still why it's in the theory realm.
Theory for now.
Theory realm, but just like all my other takes, they're most likely gonna be true.
Also, all of your takes are just they haven't come to fruition yet. They'll come to in the future.
Like I'm 2 ahead. Y'all niggas is 3 steps back while I'm 10 steps forward. I just be peeping shit.
All right, McNasty. All right, I'll give you that. This is a maybe. I'm not gonna rule it out completely. It's a possibility. All right, McNasty.
Let's move on to the next topic. A lot of stuff is going on across the United States. A lot of stuff happened in the last couple weeks that we have to address on this show. Let's start off with the 2 vets setting off the Tesla truck in front of the Trump Tower. Yeah, I heard about that.
In front of a Trump Tower. This is extremely concerning to me because the way that the media is right now portraying this story, they're not trying to cause any panic or make anybody feel scared or anything like that, right? Now, here's my problem. So let's start with the Cybertruck attack, right? The guy that was driving the Cybertruck was apparently an Army veteran, an active duty soldier, and I believe he was from Fort Bragg. He was a Green Beret Special Forces, right? This guy drove a Cybertruck from, I forgot exactly where, I think it was Colorado, all the way down to Vegas,
right,
to the Trump Hotel, right? Now, the cameras around, because Vegas is a highly visualized city, so there's cameras everywhere. They caught this guy driving around, making it down the strip all the way down to the Trump Towers. Apparently, now, here's the part that already started the conspiracies online. He was found in the vehicle with a gunshot wound to the head. They're saying that happened before the car exploded, right? Now, this was not a professional bomb or anything like that they found. It was just a bunch of like gasoline tanks and fireworks that he bought.
Right.
He rented the car on Turo. This is an important piece of information.
Right.
He rented the car at Turo, and because of the structure of the vehicle, according to Elon Musk, it didn't allow for the explosion to actually spread like a normal car would. It was most of it was absorbed by the car itself, right? Kind of. Here's the problem. This is very suspicious, right? This is why I'm like, conspiracies, they're just not going in the right direction.
Wait, I want to ask one question.
Yeah.
Did he kill himself like there,
don't know.
or did
This
it
is a
autopilot?
This is a car full of.
Oh, I didn't even think about the
autopilot there.
This is a car that's full of cameras. Right now, Tesla sent their technicians to go recover the film. I already don't trust that. I don't trust that. Me personally, I'm like, I want the FBI to recover that film, and then we'll talk. I don't want Elon Musk touching this. This is such a fucking, like, coinkydink that he drove a Cybertruck to a Trump Tower and blew it up. I'm like, I don't know. All right. Rented the car on Turo, was a Special Forces Green Beret, and then drove from Colorado, right? He is a devout Trump supporter. The people that were describing him, like his sergeant or whoever was under him in the military, was talking about like this guy was like a soldier. He just did whatever you told him, right? And then like the family, as you go finding more information, he was a Trump supporter. This, that, and the third. They found a bunch of notes. I'm gonna read a couple of them off to you guys that he had written prior to this.
So what do you guys? So he was a Trump supporter, but he blew up something in front. Didn't like the dude who shot at Trump was a Trump
supporter. He was, or no, he wasn't a Trump supporter. We don't know that yet.
No.
But he voted Republican. He donated one time to the Democratic Party, but he was a registered Republican. Okay. So right off the bat, again, that's why everybody doesn't believe that the getting shot in the ear was real. Some people believe that shit was fake. Here are some of the things that he wrote in his, in a notes that were found by the law enforcement recently. So he wrote, fellow service members, veterans and all Americans, time to wake up. We are being led by weak and feckless leadership who are only served to enrich themselves. That's the first note that they recovered. In another one, he goes, "We are the United States of America, the best country, people to ever exist. But right now, we are terminally ill and headed towards collapse." He says, "This was not a terrorist attack. It was a wake-up call. Americans only pay attention to spectacles and violence. What better way to get my point across than a stunt with fireworks and explosives?" I think that this is the guy. He killed himself before setting off the explosion, but it was premeditated all the way through because they found all of these notes to this guy. Right. Right off the bat, that shit is a red flag to me. Now, moving on to the next guy. We'll circle back to this guy, but the next veteran, the one that we heard about in New Orleans, right? Another Army vet rented a Ford, I think, F-150 on Toro for whatever fucking reason, drove hours away from a different state to Louisiana, right? This guy drove into, I forgot what they were celebrating. It was in the French Quarter in New Orleans.
Wasn't it closer to the New Year's? So they were doing that.
They were probably celebrating the New Year. Yeah, because it happened on New Year's Day, I believe. Or day or night.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Day.
Yeah. So he drove his truck into a heavily policed area, mind you. Like, they had like full staff, full police support on site. If anything popped off, they were ready to go, right? This guy drove in and plowed a group of people, and then as soon as he jumped out, he started shooting. Again, this is another trained Army professional. This guy was a vet. Now, something that I didn't mention about the other guy, was an active military member that served at Fort Bragg.
He rented the truck too, right?
They both rented trucks, yes. So he served at Fort Bragg. The second guy also happened to have served at Fort Bragg, was a military vet, rented a car on Toro, and drove hours from outside of the state to go commit an act of terrorism. Now, this guy was a little bit more professional about it, because apparently they had discovered that after he jumped out the vehicle, he was actually planning to set off 2 IEDs or explosive devices in the area that he had planted earlier.
Oh. So he didn't get those off?
He didn't get those off.
Oh shit!
He didn't get those off. Luckily, this could have been a lot worse.
He was inspired by ISIS.
But this is where it's not adding up to me. So this guy is saying that he was inspired by ISIS, but he's an American citizen, served in the military. Like, that already doesn't add up to me. The only things that are linking these guys back together right now is Fort Bragg. Whatever the fuck's happening over there, we should look into it. Now,
he has like videos.
What do you mean?
Like, he has videos.
Apparently, he was a real estate agent before this.
Like pledging allegiance.
I don't know if he has videos pledging allegiance, but he was a real estate agent. And you could search up like his videos of him like self. He looks like a normal guy. You would have never told like that was some extremist. You would have never said that was guy was extreme.
Are you leading to like a government cover up? Is that what you're leading to?
Not yet. At least I don't have enough proof. In reported but underreported news, the FBI, this is separate from these 2 instances, found a guy that had 150 homemade bombs in his home. That is the largest seizure of explosive devices in FBI history. 150! Yeah. Now, this guy, I'll give you some of the things that was concerning to me about this guy. Let me see if I can find the quote.
Fucking coincidence.
It's not a coincidence once you start linking shit together.
Damn.
I can't find the quote in here, but he had strong sentiment against the current Democratic Party, is what they're saying. So, another Trump supporter, essentially, is what it was. Number 4 is...
So this is how we start. Fucking, he's not even in office yet.
He's not, bro. We haven't even started. People do not understand how extreme this guy is. Like, think about it. This is a guy that told you that he wants 1 day of violence to solve crime. Who in the fuck would vote for that, bro? Nobody. That's the craziest motherfucker you could possibly put in office at any given time. Like, what the fuck? All right. Then on a separate incident, we have another military soldier that apparently hacked into the campaigns of both Trump and Kamala Harris and was leaking the information from their campaigns. Ooh. He was recently indicted on those charges.
So, like, he was making phone calls and shit?
Like, information from their campaigns leading up to the election.
Word.
And here's the part that rubs me, right? Pause. If you guys were following the tweets of Mr. Donald Trump throughout this entire thing, did you guys notice a theme about what he was doing?
Like,
did nobody notice the theme of what he was tweeting during the times that these incidents were happening? He was talking about this being the fault of the open borders and the immigrants. These are Americans! I'm gonna fucking lose it, bro! These were Americans! And then he goes, you know what got me tight? You know what got me tight? Then he goes, I was right all along. I said, oh, this nigga's crazy. This nigga's crazy, bro.
Wait, didn't he like recently say like, oh, we should start like letting more illegal people in? Something like that?
So here's the problem, right? They were talking about the H-1B visas, which are visas specifically given to like highly skilled individuals from other countries to come and work in the US for like US companies, right? That makes sense. That's a good business move to bring people in, make more money in our economy instead of staying home in their economy, right? So his base doesn't like any immigrants. They're xenophobic. They don't like people from other countries. So they were like, well, why don't you give the fucking jobs to Americans? So Elon on Twitter was like, well, the problem is that most Americans don't have that level of intellect or talent, so we rather draw for somewhere else. And they fucking went to war with each other over this shit, bro. Twitter was a shithole, and I was on other social media platforms, and I was hearing about it. That's how you know that shit was going stupid sideways. Niggas was fucking like, you see, you guys are traitors, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah.
Wait, you was on Thread?
Not even on Thread. I left Threads. I don't like the way that Threads handles like delicate subjects and shit like that.
So like, what do you don't use like any of those like Twitter?
I'm on Reddit. I'm on Blue Skies. Blue Skies is a good Twitter alternative. I actually like.
Wait, was that new?
It's newer. It's new.
I think I heard that.
So it's by the same guy that made the Jack Dorsey.
Oh, I think you told me that. Yeah.
So I'm on Blue Skies. I had a Threads, but I stopped using it because again, the way that they're handling like sensitive topics, you can't really talk about sensitive shit on there. It's like too fucking like soft for me. I was like, fuck that. And then what's it called? And then Snapchat, baby, and then Instagram.
Okay, so Blue Skies.
Yeah. Fuck uses Snapchat.
Yeah, nah.
I just do it to keep up to like other people that are on it.
That's I don't even cheat on your girl.
What the fuck?
Anyway. I like the memories on it.
Yeah, I love that pictures. Yeah. I was doing the AI shits, and I was like a kung fu nigga.
wait. Oh, like talking to
No. Like, it has like it's called like Dream, and it's like a filter, and it uploads your photo, and you like I was Elvis.
Oh,
I was like
okay. Like what he does.
Yeah.
I do that, but with IG.
What the
you do that?
Nah, that shit's fun.
But that's how you do it, right?
IG? Yeah, IG. Yeah.
That should be fine. I hate how like you can't add like multiple like photos because I try adding me and him and giving him a wedgie. I was like, damn.
All right, so let's stay on the government topics here, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
We have some more conspiracy theories turned true.
So these are some of the things that have happened in our country. Like, if you guys think that it's completely out of the world of possibility that our president could be, our future president could be manipulating these people to go out and do acts of terror, could be, maybe, could not, maybe, we don't know. I'm going to give you guys a set of different instances that have happened in the past that we know about today because we only learned about it in history books later on. And I wanted to get your guys' reaction out of it. So let's go ahead and get started, gentlemen. So right off the bat, did you guys know that the 13th Amendment abolished slavery, right? Have you guys actually ever read the full 13th Amendment? No. If you read it all the way to the end.
First Amendment.
The 13th.
No, I'm saying like the ones I know.
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right. But if you read to the end of the 13th Amendment, all the way at the end, they put a little comma. And they put except as punishment for a crime. So there's a technicality where slavery is where it's illegal and also legal. And The U.S. just so happens to also be the country with the largest prison population of any country in the world. Do you guys know that? That's compared to like places that have way more people than we do, like billions and more people,
like Brazil,
than China, than India.
Russia.
We have the largest prison population.
Crazy.
There is,
but I like there's like, there's like a whole bunch of people who like say they did
the majority of
they're like petty crimes, like they sold some weed, something like that.
And
like,
you can go to jail for that. You can go to jail for it.
So I'm saying like
you'd be making trash bags and license plates for 5 cents a day.
Do you know how much that industry generates yearly in revenue?
Billions.
$2 billion. That's a $2 billion. That's a $2 billion industry.
Right? How much you think one large jail makes a year?
Individually, it can't be that much because you're not selling it for a high profit. This is slave wages. So you have to remember they're paying the.
Wait. So sorry. Oh, like I'm gonna say something after you say that.
So they're selling like, let's say, license plate. They're paying that individual that's making the license plate maybe like 25 cents an hour. Literally.
25 cents is too much, bro. These niggas make like 5 cents an hour, bro.
Probably. We don't know. I don't know the actual rates, but they're getting paid less than $1 for like hour of work that they produce. And then they're not gonna go ahead and sell that back for fucking like a crazy amount. They're gonna keep the price low in order to undercut the rest of the market.
You're right.
So I don't think that they're generating more than they could in order to keep it like low key in the background.
Yeah. Nah, low key, they double dip though. Think about it like this. Where we at, right? The niggas in jail are making trash bags. But then they sell us the trash bags. Unless then they won't take our, you know what I'm saying? So they're kind of double dipping. They're like, all right, so here's this, and you have to use these now because we had to use the trash bags before, or the stickers or whatever the fuck it is now. So like you have to use these. So niggas on the outside are paying their money to get that specific brand that they make up there for like 6 cents a day. They make a whole pack for 6 cents and they sell it to you for like $8. Damn. These niggas is making bread. So it's free labor.
You don't have to worry about the logistics.
Endless amount of employees because they gonna be there for like 5-10 years. You feel me? They can't quit. Well, they could quit.
And not even that. Did you guys know? So I looked this up. 8% of the prison population has slowly converted into privately owned for-profit institutions.
Yeah.
So there are prisons out there that are literally getting paid by people going to jail. Somebody's making money off of that. You can actually invest in certain stocks. After Trump won the election, since they're right now estimating that so many people are about to get arrested for being illegally in the country, their stock prices shot through the fucking roof. There are people making money off of that.
So, like, what I was gonna say is like this, like the U.S., like we strive on, or we could live on the prison system.
We couldn't live on it. It's not,
or it's like a
we
big,
subsidize other things with it.
It's like a big majority of like our, I don't know what to say, like our
revenue. No,
revenue. Okay.
No. It's not that big. We subsidize a lot of other things with that money, though.
Okay.
Because you have to remember the money that they make off of that, they reinvest back into the economy because a prison really sucks up money. You're just dumping money into keeping people in a fucking warm bed and a fucking lunch every day. Yeah. That costs money. So they kind of subsidizes and makes the offset of the cost of keeping it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like the money that it is making, it's using it as well.
Parts of it, yes. Yeah. But gentlemen, that's just number one on the list that I have of the rabbit hole I am going to take you guys on. Let's go back in time a little bit. We're further in time, but still back in time. The U.S. Prohibition. Do you guys know anything about what Prohibition was?
Yeah, that's when they prohibited the sale of alcohol.
Oh.
So yes, Prohibition was, I believe, back in the 1930s, somewhere around there. That's when they prohibited all use of alcohol within the country. Now, you have to remember, this is a country that had alcohol from its inception all the way up until this point. Now, I don't remember what exactly like started it, but I'm pretty sure it was like women like going up against like male corruption or something like that. And that eventually led us to Prohibition. some bullshit. That history alone is annoying. But did you guys know that the U.S. government, shortly after going into the prohibition laws going into effect, they started to actually poison alcohol, knowing that people were still going to try to consume it.
I mean,
the U.S. government was poisoning the American public.
Damn, bro. That's crazy.
This is a real thing. You can search this up. I'm being so serious.
But was it? They're making a lot of moonshine, and I know if people would
that's why
that correctly, like that's poisonous too. So,
but it was less poison than putting actual poison in the fucking.
They're putting rat poison in the heavy.
Well, I mean, so they was doing that to prevent people
from drinking. You ain't gonna drink again after that.
Hell no. Imagine you just like you in a party, you see your mans just start dying like fuck it. Oh hell no. Man, you for sure gonna put the cup down. No, you never know though, bro. This people. I mean, yeah, this people was definitely drinking that shit for sure.
Oh, for sure.
All right, gentlemen. All right, but we'll go a little bit further. Some time after this time period. Have you guys ever heard of the Tuskegee experiments? Tuskegee. Have you guys ever heard of this?
Where's that? Like where was that?
Down south,
it's down south. So it was a study that was conducted by the United States Public Health Service. And the CDC, the Center of Disease Control. Now, again, this is why people like don't trust like the CDC when they're during the pandemic and shit like that. It's because they've had bad history. Again, the government has always had like a bad reputation in the past, so people still think it carried on into the future. But it was a study done by them between 1932 and 1972 that took nearly 400 African American men with syphilis. The purpose of the study was to observe the effects of the disease when untreated, though by the end of the study, the medical advancements meant it was entirely treatable. So by the time they got to the end of it, they could have treated it, but they kind of just let it play.
Yeah. They were just letting shit rock.
They just let it rock.
And then those people had kids, and then they passed that shit down. That's fucked up.
That's really fucked up. So the men involved in this were never informed of what they were actually participating in and what the study was for. And more than 100 of them died. Yo, our government was really doing some shit.
So basically human guinea pigs.
Human guinea pigs, bro. Like
so like throughout our whole entire lifetime, like the government just siempre lo cogió de relajo.
Yeah.
No.
Like they always
This is a recent thing. This is something that only happened within the last like 100
But I'm
years.
saying like even back then, weren't they experimenting like what were those like weird experiments they were doing? So like weren't they doing like the damn, what are those?
They're definitely trying to clone niggas.
I believe that.
What are those
they were trying to clone niggas. They were trying to hybrid
those
niggas.
experiments,
So
bro.
I'll give you but here's the problem. People had a different mentality back then. So prior to World War II starting, like if you ask somebody what they thought about things like what's it called? Eugenics. You guys know what eugenics is? So it's the idea of like population control of like certain parts of the population where you put people down if they have like mental defects and stuff like that. Or if not, like if you wanted to stop like mental retardation, they would put people down.
Right.
Up until World War II, completely normal. Completely normal. Because if you go back into like Nazi Germany's like history, the first people that they put down, they actually did. Hitler put out an order. It was to put down anybody who was mentally incapacitated or was a drain on the public social services to the hospitals. That was like one of the first things they did. They were like, we're gonna save a bunch of money here doing this. I was like, nigga, what? But that was normal back then. That's the type of mentality that the world was like, it's okay, it makes sense.
Like in Sparta 300 when they throw the babies.
The babies into same mentality. So
the experiment that I was talking about was MK Ultra.
Okay.
So like, but I just searched it up. MK Ultra like took place after
this. It was after this.
Okay.
So again,
it's did it like. I only searched it up like for the 1900s. Did it start with the Tuskegee? Like just like of all time?
Like random experimenting on the public?
Yeah.
I think that was one of the first like
that we know
of. Okay. That was like one of the first ever like major ones conducted by the government. But yeah, that does take us we'll take a side note into Project MK Ultra, because that happened later on during like the Cold War. That's when that started. Now, if you guys don't know about this, they were experimenting with like different like psychoactive drugs to try to essentially make mind control to either make a perfect soldier or if not to get information from other soldiers.
I thought it was like kind of like the Stranger Things plot. They're trying to make like psychic humans like past the limit type shit.
That wasn't their goal specifically. Their goal specifically was just to try to make like mind control essentially. Okay. Mind control was their ultimate goal. That was the theme that they were trying to go to. So this is actually why we have LSD today. I believe the guy that invented it, invented it by accident actually, and it's now called Bike Day because after he went out and it created it, he went out on a bike ride, and it kicked in mid bike ride. So LSD has its own, Yeah, like he consumed it, and it kicked in mid bike ride, and that's how we got LSD. That's a whole different story though. But that's how we got like drugs like that, and they experimented with different like psychoactive like things like that. Without telling the participants what they were really involved in.
Right.
Like there's a game called Outlast. They like take a little bit of that too.
Yeah, the government during that time period was the Wild Wild West. But gentlemen, let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. During this same time period around the project of MK Ultra, have you gentlemen ever heard of Operation Northwoods?
Nah.
This is a good one. All right. So this was a proposed false flag operation. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a military term where you stage like a fake event. That's kind of what it is. You're faking a staged event. This originated with the U.S. Department of Defense and the United States government of 1962. So this would have been around the Kennedy times. The proposal called for the CIA operatives to both stage and commit acts of terrorism against American military and civilian targets and then blame it on the Cuban government.
Damn.
This was an actual, this is a real document. You can search this up. This is an actual plot. Like they were planning on like sinking ships and bombing cities. I was like,
I just blame it on them. How often do you think that happens?
No. But here's the thing. The only reason why this didn't kick off, and I'm asking you guys a question on this. The only reason why this didn't kick off is because President Kennedy did not allow it to. That's the only reason they never kicked off this operation. But they had the entire shebang ready to go. I was like, nah, these niggas is crazy. So if Donald Trump got put into that position, do you think he's letting it happen? I think he might. I think he might, bro. For the one time. But that's the only reason that Operation Northwood never kicked off, gentlemen. Should I continue, or do you guys want to?
I think we're good on the conspiracy.
I have two good ones after this. I don't know.
We'll save it for next time.
We'll save it for next time.
All right, guys. Let's bring it into our closing segment here today.
Yeah.
So, as you know, we're in the year 2025 now.
Yeah.
Me and Brian in our 30s.
Yeah,
officially on. Melly getting up there too. He just got a little way to go.
I kind of got like my foot in the door, kinda.
Right, you halfway there, nigga.
With my son.
Shut your ass up, nigga. But in the theme of like self-reflection, I was just thinking the other day. I was like, hey, when we were younger, like our parents didn't know our slang, and they thought it was like weird.
Thought we was in a gang.
Like, like what nonsense are you guys speaking of?
Yeah.
So when that happens, I just noticed that I'm in that stage now.
Oh shit!
Damn,
like the slang that the younger kids are using, like back in our day, that shit would make no fucking sense.
What are they saying?
I'm gonna give you a sentence.
Okay.
Of all the slang words that are technically mostly brought up in 2020.
Here, you could bring them up and I'll help you with them.
So I'm gonna give you a sentence and you're gonna know.
Okay.
If what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying. So you know me, man. The Riz is too good. Don't be delulu. My shit be busted, but I ain't no simp for these bops. You know you gotta let them cook with these YNs in the building. Touch grass, little nigga.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah, that was.
So that was like, it was like basically all those slang words that are used. Like, Riz, we heard of that. People were spamming the fuck out of it.
Or this. You know about this one.
Which was
You probably don't know about this one. Look.
Let's see. He's writing it down.
This shit. I don't know.
It's not this shit no more.
Oh shit. What does TS mean?
This.
This
nigga.
Hell no. You hit me with that fucking.
Bro, I was on TikTok. I was looking at the comments, and the nigga said, and the nigga put that. He was like, "This hard" or something like that. And the comments was like, "Yeah, bro, we're not using that. Stop using that." It was like we was not jacking that.
But some of them, like I like that shit makes sense. Like touch grass, like go outside, nigga. I find that funny.
The
Lulu's annoying one.
Yeah, that
one's
shit
annoying.
Don't use that shit. Bussin', I'd be like, that's been used to death. Same thing. I mean, let him cook. It was a fucking meme, and niggas just ran with
Let him cook.
Yeah, but I want to know like what more. Like, you gotta bring more topics.
Oh, you don't know about this one. You don't know about
like
these.
slang.
Look.
So I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's only gonna get more complicated because Generation Beta was born this year. This is a whole new generation. So Gen Z cooked.
You don't know
Gen
about
Alpha.
No, I know the hus and the bros.
the has, the bras.
The has.
You don't know about when they drag it though. When they drag it, they be like this.
They be adding letters.
They be like this.
The hoes, the bros.
The fine shits.
That shit like brain rot, right? I don't know what that is.
Does and
must. What does that mean?
Dad and mom.
Hell no. We're not doing that one.
Like,
We're definitely not doing that one.
Does
must. Hell no, nigga.
This is what age do you think these niggas actually use this?
like
what's the oldest you think niggas will actually text this?
what, like hus breast?
Like hus, bros.
It's like 20, 22. I mean, not 22, 21.
21.
I think 21 is. Yeah, nah, I'm dragging. Like 20. I think
18.
How old is Kevin?
Kevin 21. No, he's 20. He's 20.
No, I can't see Kevin.
Kevin
You can see Kevin. You don't like his friends though. You don't see like or like people his age.
Probably.
Like hus, breast.
Yeah, and like you said, man, it's only gonna get weirder from here.
Yeah. It's gonna get harder, bro. Like even the music like that's coming out. Like I'm 24, bro, and like people are listening to like shit that's not mixed correctly. Like shit that's the music is too distorted for you to even hear their lyrics, but the song is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like the music is just so different now. Like people aren't even like using the correct auto tune. People aren't even like
they're not even on beat on some tracks.
Exactly.
And that should be killing me.
And they're doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
Like I just don't get it. You know, like,
I get it sometimes. Sometimes it makes sense musically, like sonically, it makes sense to like not be on beat. But like most of the time, yeah, no. You gotta have some type of rhythm to you.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
It's a lot of shit going on into 2025, and that concludes our first episode
of 2025.
That's gem.
How we feel about this episode? So first of all, we were supposed to take a break, and we decided not to. Do you guys want to explain like the thought process behind that?
Look, man, our foot is gonna be on the pedal 2025, man.
Fucking gas.
2025, bro. I need at least.
What are you thinking? Give a number.
I need at this year alone. I need at least 2,000 cumulative. What is that? Cumulative views.
Yeah.
Shorts, content out of everything combined. At least 2,000. I'm saying that's like I wanted to say something. I was gonna say 1,000.
I thought you were gonna say followers.
No, not. I mean,
we could do a followers. I'd rather a follower count. Regular listeners. We need at least 2,000 regular listeners. That's what I'm looking for. By the end of the year.
Like our foot is just gonna be straight on their necks. Like we want this,
yes, sir.
So we gonna be here for y'all. Like
yes, sir.
We enjoy doing this, and
this is fun.
I'm fighting the flu to be here.
I'm saying he on
this is a flu game.
He on his Jordan shit. He's doing it for y'all. He wants to be here, like
doing it for my fans.
I'm saying, like
Ryan, George.
What you said me? What the fuck?
Do it for my fans.
The group chat. Nah, but as I was saying, like, yeah, like we all like to do this, and like if it ever gets to the point where we could do this multiple times a week, I think it's just gonna be much better because we could go more into depth into more topics. You know, we could talk about sports as well. We could just talk about more things and just be more present, me more consistent, and us being more consistent. I know it's gonna make us more like much better, and it's like the content is just gonna be gonna skyrocket.
Right, that's true.
You know,
that's true. We've slowly been improving like the sound quality, the video quality, the backgrounds. We even got a backdrop now, so yeah, it's only gonna improve. I agree with you. 100%.
Exactly.
But gentlemen, let's take it now to the end of the video here. Remember, if you guys like the content, you can find us on our link tree. That's linktr, link.tr// notes with an S podcast. If you guys want more of the content. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.